So,
Yeah.
here it goes.
Check out Banana.
Action. Action.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Welcome back from the break.
Trevor's a new watch. New season, new watch.
I can't even finish a sentence. Yes. Okay, fine. Since he mentioned the watch, timepiece. I won't mention the name, but it's legit. Anyway, road safety, very important. People are dying on the roads, Mike.
Yep.
And we want to find out how good are you driving in the rain.
Watch this. Watch carefully.
Wet driving. When it comes to wet driving, the right tire can make all the difference. Choose your tire wisely and make sure you check your tread and air pressure monthly. Sliding. Sliding can occur very easily on wet roads. The best way to avoid sliding is to drive slower in the rain and maintain proper tread depth and pressure. Braking. Make sure you stay further behind cars ahead of you during wet driving. Doubling the distance is a general rule because the braking distance will be much greater than on dry roads. Hydroplaning occurs when your tires can't push the water fast enough to maintain grip. If you find yourself hydroplaning, don't slam on the brakes. Ease off the accelerator gently and slow down until you regain traction. Welcome back. Now where were we?
The gangster is back. I need no crown. I am the king of the road.
Whatever.
Watch the Chrysler 300C. So as you can see, I'm chilled out, gangster style, in an American performance car, the Chrysler 300C. It's not just any Chrysler. It's a Chrysler that was created from an awkward marriage between the Germans and the Americans. It's no longer the same now. When this car was put together, Mercedes-Benz were in the mix. They contributed quite a bit to this car. The front suspension is from the S-Class. The rear suspension is from the E-Class. The power plant is a Mercedes power plant, 3.5 V6. It has 214 kilowatts. That's over 250 bhp. And that is quite a bit of power. But does a Chrysler manage to give us that power in a way that we can enjoy it? Yes, it does. And we'll get to that soon. When I say I'm riding gangster like this, it means I'm having fun. What's in this car? Lots of leather, wood, sunroof. At the back, lots of space. Boston Audio sound system. That sounds just amazing. Listen to this. Yeah. I'd buy this car because it's a blend of something American, something German. But I'd buy it because it's unique. It looks different, like nothing else on the road. These days, some Mercedes-Benzes look like they're some Asian brand. All those cars. This is a pooch car. I mean, from the outside, it just looks like a menacing horse about to gallop away into the wilderness. The sound of the engine runs just right. But does it offer real value? Running this car is not cheap. This is a V6 petrol. 7,000 shillings to fill up the tank, and that cannot get you from Mombasa to Nairobi. So would you get this car? Maybe you would, but I'd suggest you go for the diesel, the 3-liter diesel. The diesel is also a very sensitive engine that needs to be serviced religiously. What other costs should you worry about? These brakes I'm stepping on a lot. We're talking about 17,000 shillings plus VAT for the front. For the rear, we're looking at 15,000. Now that's not cheap. What about the suspension? Shock absorbers, 15,300 front and back, plus VAT. So it's not a cheap car to run. Service, you're looking at about 25,000 shillings, 25,000 shillings. What's this car going to cost you if you're buying it? And what are you going to pay for it? Out in the UK, I've seen some going for about £4,000 When I looked at the mileage in that car, it was 180,000 miles. You don't want to go there. So look for a low mileage unit and expect to pay anything from 8,000 to 10,000 pounds for a clean one. Ship it over and you'll expect to pay about 550,000 shillings in terms of duty if you get it now, because as soon as the new 2014 model arrives, it will be retailing at 8 million shillings. So if you want your Chrysler, get it now. If you want a butch, rugged, bold-looking car that stands out in every crowd, even if the BMW 5 Series and the E-Class are within that parking lot, you will stand out in this car. Ooh, now that's a car, eh? That just crowns it. Enough said.
Forget about ghetto cars. The crown
What do you mean ghetto?
is princely. Let's find out why it's the king. So we've seen what the crown is really made of. It's a Japanese definition of luxury. I like the way it shatters perception about how luxury cars should be the European way. But the biggest question still remains, can it be able to outstage the German competition when it comes to driving, handling, and all sorts of things? Well, for a start, this particular chassis is based on the Toyota S platform that is actually shared with the Toyota GS, the Lexus GS, and many more of the Toyota brands. Up front, it's actually powered by a well-renowned 2.5-litre V6, commonly referred to as the 4GR FSC engine that produces, get this, 152 kilowatts at 6,800 RPM, and of course, get this again, 216 Newton meters of torque at 3,800 RPM. Now all that power is actually transmitted to the rear wheels via a 5-speed automatic gearbox. Toyota calls it a very refined and smooth gearbox courtesy of IC units. Now all said and done, performance isn't nothing without control. How safe is this particular car? Because safety is a big issue when it comes to luxury cars. This particular car has a mix of active and passive safety. Of course, Toyota have added, apart from anti-lock braking, Japanese.
Okay, Trevor.
Yes.
Princely? I doubt it. Character? Billas. Guys, talk to us. Hashtag right now. Which car would you go for?
Hashtag Chrysler, hashtag Crown. Listen, Mike.
I can't even tell if your car is on or off.
Number one,
It's too quiet.
It's refined, my friend. That's a problem of being too ghetto, you know. You don't understand the finer things in life.
Finer things?
Yes.
Finer cloth?
Yes.
Finer leather?
Yes.
Character?
Leather.
Cheap.
Plastic leather. Plastic leather. Leather. Too much chrome. The Crown is quiet, refined. That's what you're looking for in a car if you're looking for that kind of money. How much does your car cost?
2 million going up. How much is yours?
1.4. Better for your wallet. The best balance is to have a car that will give you the best of both worlds.
Yours is a purely Japanese car.
It is
Mine
indeed.
is a mate between American and German. Trevor, let's just end this show.
You can't get enough.
Guys,
Listen,
enough said.
listen.
You vote.
Tell us, which car would you prefer? The Chrysler 300C or the Toyota Crown, the princely Toyota Crown? Don't forget, hashtag Toyota Crown, hashtag Ghetto Gangster Chrysler 300C. Next week, what do we have, Mike?
Next week, we have some interesting cars. We're not going to tell you about them now. Go to our Facebook page and find out what's coming next. There's lots of prizes to win as well.
Of course.
See you next week, guys.